Hello everyone, welcome back to my question and answer thing, and I'm answering your questions. Again. First one, if you could change your hair colour and no one would care, what colour would it change to? Black or blue? I used to have like really dark shaded blue and jet black, but problem is I don't have too much of this stuff left, so yeah. Do you have another job or hobbies besides making videos? No, not really. I do this a lot. Finished school, you know, just do your thing. What's your most favorite game and why? Comes from Daniel Hernandez, so I'm gonna assume that's not your first language. And most favorite game isn't. Yeah, let's. It's hard because you have to go. I mean, favorite game. That's so fucking broad. I mean, you can't really. I mean, I could probably give you my top 10 games, probably not in any order. And you'd have to ask me something like, what's your favourite JRPG, what's your favourite action game, what's your favourite blah 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 game. I just could not answer that. It's almost impossible. Besides Aaron, who is your friend? Besides Aaron, who's your friend? I have 3 really good friends, just, you know, from when I was younger. Well, 4 pretty much. I don't have acquaintances too much. I only have friends, and I don't really talk to other people. Like, you know, those type of people you make small talk with and would never trust anything with. I tend not to like hanging around them because, I don't know, it just feels very fake and stuff. I only talk to my friends. I have like 4 other friends who I've known for like 10 years. But mainly it's Aaron, to be honest. Plus, I have everyone online, all of the people online who I talk to. I have so many online friends, it's unreal. It's just, I feel more comfortable, you know. It's just a nice thing. Someone says, Dodds V says Triple H rules. He's alright. Actually, when I was, oh god, this video is going to surface online as well. I know it is, because the guy was recording. Well, during Triple H and Brock Lesnar, we were in a pub, and I've been drinking a little bit. And, I decided to go to this little sweet machine, and you had these little lollipops. And during Brock Lesnar and Triple H's entrances, I was like this, just licking the lollipop, looking up, and I was like, "What a man!" Oh my god, that's the funniest thing. And I look down and I see the guy with his camera phone going, and just I'm like, "Oh god." Hopefully it doesn't surface online. So. If you never met Aaron, what do you think you'd be doing? Fucking hell, that's... I mean... That's 8 years. That's most of my adult life, you know. That's all of my adult life, actually. It's... Like, me and a friend were talking to Aaron about something. And, we bought this big Yu-Gi-Oh tournament Aaron was in, the Nationals, the UK Nationals. I think it was the last round or second to last round. And he made a really big misplay, really big mistake, and lost. And we kind of joked about that. And then I actually said, if Aaron hadn't have made that misplay, all of history would have been changed. He probably wouldn't have made his YouTube channel. He probably would have went on with the Yu-Gi-Oh thing. He might have become the national champion. He might have went to Worlds. He small tiny things like the old butterfly wings flapping, creating a tornado. It's just things go onto things. And if you never met Aaron, that's a pretty fucking significant thing. I mean, I could probably be dead, I could be rich, you probably wouldn't be watching this. So if I never met Aaron, I'd probably be doing something completely different. Please do the vlogs, you can call them behind the arrow. I might do them, I'm not sure, I really don't know. Have you ever been to a club with lots of girls in bikinis serving you kind of thing? I haven't, but it sounds good. Oh, here's a good one. But I'm not going to allow this kind of thing from now on, because this takes a lot of, like, someone's put like 10 questions, and that's not fair, because that only is 1 comment, and we all know that the comments help me out. Alright, so I'm not doing this again. Favorite game? Can't tell you. I've already answered that one. Favorite Pokemon game? Red. No. Gold. No. Oh, gold. No. Silver. Silver. Favorite Pokemon character? Coughing. Favorite Minecraft mob? What the fuck? What, is that a mob? A enemy? I guess that'd be the Slender Man. He's scary. Favorite scariest game? Silent Hill. Scariest game to you? Silent Hill. Favorite movie? The Shawshank Redemption. Favorite show? Breaking Bad. Scare Aaron. Already done it. Where did you get your name from? Does Arrow mean in your name have anything to do with Yamimash Arrow? No, it doesn't. I think I got the name Arrow around about the same time I met Aaron. It was I had this girlfriend, the one from the Worst Weekend Ever video, and she liked the whole Japanesey thing, and she had a nickname. In fact, I've never called her by a real name. And she had a nickname. She wanted to give me a nickname, and she had written a lot of fan fiction. And the guy in her fan fiction was called Arrow, and that's where I got it. That's what she gave me. She called me Arrow, and I've just always stuck with it. Ron Damon's 50. Hey baby. What do you think of the transfer of Van Persie to Manchester United? Oh baby, you have no idea how excited I was about that. How excited I am about that. I was like 23 million. The guy's worth 80 million. I honestly thought he was going to Real Madrid or Barcelona. I thought even Man City might snatch him up, but I can't believe United got him. It's going to be deadly up front, I reckon. But yeah, it's amazing. What's the hardest boss fight you've ever had in a game? I remember this. It's from Dragon Age 2, and it's this big rock monster with lightning coming out of it, and it was impossible. I've never beat it. And that was, I think, the first big boss you get to. Although it was on hard mode, so yeah. Will you do a series of cooking with Arrow in the knee / Shane? Because when you cook with Yamimash, it seems you always do all the work. Yeah, I do all the work, don't I? I don't know. I kind of like doing the cooking with Aaron because honestly, it's pretty much just what we do. I mean, we cook. I mean, we don't see each other too much. I'm always in my room, he's always in his, and we don't see each other much. We go drinking like twice a week. I mean, I walk past his room and go, or boink boink, or something like that, just to get his attention, and he does it back, and that's just to signal to each other that we're not dead or something. So we don't do too much together, and cooking is one of the things we do together. So, we'd always do it together. I mean, and I guess on Aaron's channel I get more views, and it helps him out, it gives him another video to do. So I don't mind doing it. I mean, I'm sure I get a few subscribers from it anyway, so it's win-win. But you know, don't need to call it cooking with Arrow in the knee / Shane. If you could write a book, what would it be about? My life. I've had a pretty interesting life. Things you wouldn't believe, and I'm not going to say. But if I write my book, it'll be out for $9.99. You guys can take it and read it, and I'll get all the monies. If you could ever get the chance to wrestle a hot girl, what would you do for fun? I'll wrestle anyone. I don't care if it's a hot girl. Would you play some of the Persona games? Not the fighting. I have no clue what the Persona games are. I'm sorry. What's your opinion of the Glazers? I sure you know who that is. Yeah, they're the guys who own United. They're not rich enough to own United, it seems. Or they're either not rich enough or they're not willing to get their checkbook out. Which, yeah. Play Donkey Kong. Already am. Will you do a Let's Play on the Technic pack on Minecraft? I don't know what that is. But I'll do mods, I guess. Can you prank Yamimash in upload it to YouTube? Wait, can you prank Yamimash in upload it on YouTube, please? Question mark equals P. I've already done that. Well, I've already done it. I uploaded the one where I scared him when it was on his live stream. And I think that was actually just not just as good. Slightly underneath the first scare. What's your favourite type of music? Japanesey music, old 80s music, Anything that's good, honestly. Anything that's good. You say you could talk for ages about 50 Shades of Grey. Perhaps you should do a book review on it to enlighten the rest of us on your thoughts about the book. Oh my god. I haven't read it for a while, actually. I'm like 150 pages through. It's kind of boring, but it's funny, and I don't know. They've gotten to the sex now. It's just silly. Will you ever do a setup video in your room, and you should do cooking thing like cooking with arrow in the knee? Huh, someone else said that. I've just addressed the cooking with an arrow in the knee. Cooking with an arrow in the knee. That's actually a really nice title. Cooking with an arrow in the knee. Nice. As far as the setup video goes, it wouldn't be very interesting, but I will do it. Especially when I get new stuff. To save space, put 9 ingots together in a crafting table and make it into a block. It can be taken apart, just put it back in the table. Okie dokie, I'll note that down. What's the most awkward moment you've had? I kind of want to save this for another video, but it involves me and, yeah, it involves me and a girl's parents. Will you ever do a Pokemon game without the Nuzlocke challenge? Yes. Like when Pokemon Black and White 2 comes out, I'm doing that without Nuzlocke. The only reason I'm doing Emerald and Green with Nuzlocke is because I've kind of, seen them. Well, I've seen Emerald played. I haven't played it myself, and I've played through, all of the first gen. So, I mean, it would be very boring for me to just play it through and go, it's just like that. But if it's a newer game, in fact, Black and White, I haven't played that or even seen that, so I'd play that through normally, just because. Play fucking Donkey Kong. Do it. I am. By the way, I just bought a shitload of carrier pigeons. Good. Now get the little note, stick them to it, and let them fly off. Do you think UFOs are real? By the way, my name is Austin from the US, North Carolina. I'm here for helping tips if you need any. Thank you. Do I think UFOs are real? I don't know. I completely, and I think anyone who doesn't believe in God and believes, and fully understands science and, trusts science, anyone who doesn't believe in God should believe in aliens, because the universe is so massive. In fact, it's so close to... It's so big. We can't even fathom how big it is. It's like, here's our sun, and here's our solar system, and here's a galaxy, and here's all the galaxies, and it's just like billions, and it's just fucking insanely big. And it's downright arrogant to think we're the only things that could be living. Because fucking hell, there's just so much. I mean, even if it's like a 1 in a trillion chance of life living on a planet, I'm very sure there are more than like 1 trillion planets out there. There's gotta be. Actually, I'm not sure about 1 trillion. Is it more than 1 trillion? Either way. Why do people talk to me? I'm busy. But yeah, I think it's downright arrogant. If you believe in God and all that shit, I'd say there's no real reason to believe in it. In fact, if you believed in aliens and believed in God, you'd kind of be moving a bit out from the Bible. Anyway, so I don't believe in UFOs, because what you mean by UFOs is what we see in the sky and what people are taking pictures. I don't believe that anything that is living could get to us, because it's so far. And the universe is expanding so fast. The universe actually expands faster than the speed of light, because the universe doesn't actually... how do I explain this? The universe doesn't conform to the universe's laws of physics. So if the universe is expanding at like I think it's about 3 times the speed of light, and light's coming this way and we're moving away, the light will never get to us. It'll happen like that. Which is why eventually there'll be no stars in the sky. So no, I don't think UFOs are real, but I think aliens are, because it makes sense. Shane, you are so sore because you're stressing your body way too much. I know. You're actually damaging... I know! I'm damaging my muscles. That's so strange. Yeah, I understand. There's a big long paragraph. I understand. I know. I just didn't think I pushed myself that much. I honestly didn't. I just did 3 sets of 12 on a decent weight. You know, pushed myself, and maybe I didn't warm down. I think that might be it. I honestly don't think I did too much because it didn't feel like it. Which dish do you think you can cook the best, and why? I think the old traditional Sunday roast. And Christmas dinner and stuff like that. I just love it. It's so much fun. Have you ever smoked a cigarette or cigar? No. Also, do you judge people, look down on people who smoke? It bothers me when people smoke because it makes no sense. It's probably the only... I know it, like... Well, actually, it doesn't actually reduce stress. Smoking causes you to be... Well... how do I explain this? It's so strange. If you already do smoke, then it will reduce stress if you smoke. But if you hadn't, then it wouldn't make you less stressed if you started smoking. It's such a strange thing, and my mom and dad smoke, and I don't like it. I don't smoke, but I mean, a lot of my friends smoke, and I don't think anything of it. Like, I don't go, you shouldn't smoke. Ugh, that's disgusting. But yeah. So Shane, Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon. Who's better? What? You or Aaron? Well, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game, I'm better than Aaron. Pokemon? How can I be better at Pokemon? Pokemon trading card game? I don't know. But I'm better than Aaron at Yu-Gi-Oh! Don't let life bring you down. You're a really funny, nice guy. Aw. Anyways, what's one thing you can do to help you being calm or bring you peace? There are times I'm a highly strung guy. I honestly just lie in bed and close my eyes and listen to music. It's just so, you know, and not loud music, or just I need something to calm me down sometimes. But life is hard sometimes. Life is very hard. What? Apparently there was a spider crawling up the wall in the last video. Oh my god! One time I was on my computer, like, and I saw this shadow right next to me, and it was a spider going onto my head, and I was like, oh my god, it's so good. I'm not a gamer, so I'd actually love to see you play older games. I would understand them easier than Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a tough one because that's a game that's very complicated. I love the question videos. What video are you wishing you could play to the masses? Wait, what video are you wishing you could play and the masses would love it too? Oh, I understand now. The Legend of Dragoon. Really old, very obscure game, but it's probably one of my favourite of all time. But yeah. I might play Bastion. Does anyone want me to play Bastion? Because that's actually a really fun game. What comes to your mind when you think of Texas? Just curious. I'm scared of Texas. It's too big. I hate the idea of open spaces. And I know there's a lot of them in Texas. I know not in the cities and shit, but yeah, I don't like open spaces. England's so perfect for me because it's so dense and there's not much rural parts. I've been to rural parts; they're quite nice. Shane, why are you a curly-headed fuck? Because I've got curly hair. What are you gonna cook next for cooking with Yummy Mash? I'm not sure. I think I've got something in mind though. Why don't you slow Pokemon as much as you used to, lol? I think that's why don't you play Pokemon as much as you used to. I'd imagine just because, I don't know. Is that talking about why I don't record it as much? I'm recording it a lot. I don't know what you're talking about. If Yummy Mash ran into your room, fapping while screaming, come to the mash, while attempting to cover you in mash, what would happen? I'd punch him in the nose really hard. Whenever I'm out with Aaron, I'll just stand there sometimes and go at him, he's not looking at me, and he'll look at me, he's like, Shane, why are you looking at me? I'm like, I really want to punch you in the face. Oh, God. Every time I watch your Q&A videos, you remind me of the actor Jason Clarke, Red Hamilton from Public Enemies. Look him up. Look at that face. I hope that's not a bad thing. I'm gonna look. Jason Clarke. He looks a bit like Quentin Tarantino. I like Tarantino. Will you duel me on Dueling Network? Yes, I duel like, if anyone asks for a duel on Duel Network, I just accept. Because I don't like leaving people like Aaron. Aaron's screaming now. Aaron's the type of guy who'll go on and he hates doing that kind of thing. He hates playing with anyone. And that's not a bad thing, you know, he's a very busy guy. But when someone asks me, it's just like, you know, they took the time to say hi to me and say, you know, you want a game. Fuck off, Aaron. And yeah, I'll just, yeah. He's managed to make a Dark Magician deck that looks pretty good. I can guarantee it won't win against me. Will you be able to play Black and White too? Yeah, that is kind of the plan. I'm going to be doing Black, he's going to be doing White, or whichever one. What happened after you pizza Aaron's face? Did the most absolute rage come out? Not really. He ran to the bathroom and started washing his face. I had to clean up after all that though. It was almost impossible to clean. Would you ever do a fan meetup? I don't have fans. But I think we're going to EGL 8 in Manchester. But yeah. Am I Awesome by AmiChick111111. Oh yeah, baby. You're the best. His fucking video. Yeah, it's my fucking video. Thanks for asking my WWE question. I have more, so hopefully some kid doesn't decide to get all busy again. Yeah, I don't see why people get pissy about wrestling. Are you someone who craves the Attitude Era again? Or do you think the thing of the past needs to remain this way? There are some aspects of the Attitude Era I really miss. But I don't know, I don't think they could ever recreate the... It's hard, because they don't have any competition, so there's no need. The thing about the Attitude Era was week by week by week, it was just getting better every week because they had to, or else they'd go out of business. To WCW and Ted Turner. And now there's no one, so they can just sit back, relax, and not give a shit. So I kind of crave it, but I know it can't be recreated. I just want it to be good. Oh my god! Someone got it! Oh my god! Edge said this to John Cena before TLC 4. Oh my shit. The Street Viper. That was my favourite quote that I said in the last... Oh my god, I didn't know anyone knew it. I looked through the comments a little while back and I was like, no one understood my quote. That's so good, someone knows. Why don't you get partnered by Machinima? Those guys are the biggest game network. Because they're... I think I don't like the idea of being with the biggest people, just because I don't know. I don't trust big corporations, massive ones. They're pretty big, but yeah. I'd like to be cared about, I guess. Shane, you should use Bandicam or DxTory or PlayClaw to record Minecraft. It will be in HD and won't lag as much, so you can play with smooth lighting. Please try it, Shane. I'm not sure. I don't even know how to use those. I mean, I could use Fraps, but I don't think my computer can handle it. That's the thing. That's why I use Camtasia. Would you do a video of you and Aaron wrestling? I'm a new sub. Thanks for subbing. I'd love to do it. When we were on the way back from drinking one night, and I absolutely smashed it. I was like, oh, Aaron, I'm gonna fucking kill you. And I picked him up from my shoulder with an F5, and he was like, no, Shane, don't! Oh, God. What's your next prank on Aaron? I wouldn't ever prank Aaron. Ever. If you could murder someone and get away with it, who would it be and why? You'd have to have really wronged me for me to want to murder them. But no, I can't think of anyone who's wronged me that much. If Yami doesn't do a Resident Evil 6 playthrough, you should do one, Shane. Please, I might. Depends. Completely depends. Hola, Shane, what's cracking? Shane's response. Since you have a PS2, have you ever played Wild Arms 4 or 5? There's very good games. I think you'll love the turn-based battle systems. I haven't played Wild Arms 4 or 5, but I've played Wild Arms for the PS1. That was a really, really, really good game. I played it like 10 years ago. It was just really good. I loved it. It was great. Name the top 5 things that piss you off. Religion, stupid people, ignorance, liars, and bad friends. Do you think that WWE is fake or scripted? Why? What kind of question is that? I guess what I can kind of guess what you're getting at. A lot of people have the argument where they say, "Oh, it's not fake; it's scripted" and stuff like that. I completely understand how it works. They try not to hurt each other, you know, but there is a wooden mat under them, and they are falling onto it. So obviously it hurts. I mean, God, they end up injured by, they end up pretty much not able to move by the time they're 40 years old. So they try and, you know, they try and cover each other as much as they can, fall the right way, but, you know, it is literally impossible not to hurt each other because it's real life. You're in front, I mean, it's not like they're doing it behind closed doors with a bunch of editing. They're in front of a live crowd of like 20,000 people, and of course on TV to hundreds of thousands. So it's impossible to do it without hurting each other. So it's very much scripted. I mean, I have no problem with that. I watch movies which are written by writers, and I mean, fuck, I love the last Batman movie. I mean, not once during the movie did I think, Christian Bale, he's pretty good, but this is fake. And I know that most people look at that analogy and go, "Oh, that's such a stupid analogy," but it's kind of the truth. I immerse myself in wrestling when I'm watching it. I mean, God, you should have seen me Sunday. I almost died when I thought The Miz was going to lose. But I immerse myself because it's so much fun. I mean, I'll have times when I'm like, "Ooh, this should happen because of this way of writing, and this makes sense in a storyline kind of way." But other times I'm just like, "Fucking, I'm a mark." I love wrestling. It's just the way it is. By the way, gold on Minecraft is shit. Yeah, I noticed. It's basically a bad version of iron. I've noticed. I mean, when you have iron armor on, there's like 2 parts of your armor rating not filled in. When you have gold armor, it's less than half. And I know you can't mine diamond with gold, and that's why gold is so easy to find. Nice vids, but we need to cook. I'll invite you to my house. You are awesome. Oh, you're Mitch's brother, aren't you? I beat my brother silly till he invites you. Okay. Will you do anything with shooting Quasar Dragon or Heretics? Eventually. I haven't done any Yu-Gi-Oh for a while. I'll do that tonight. What's the weirdest thing that's ever happened to you, or the weirdest thing Yami has done? Weirdest thing that's ever happened to me? Probably the time when I collapsed and smashed my face off the bench and ended up in hospital. Because I just don't remember it. Weirdest thing Aaron's done? I can't think. It sounds like you rescued Yummy Mash from the pound. I kind of did. I think you should have been in the Olympics. I bet you could beat Usain Bolt. You're really going to regret this the rest of your life. What? Do you and Yami smoke weed? No, I've just never tried it. 4 words. Paul King toilet seat. Tell the whole world. Oh my God, Stuart. Oh shit. Thing is, I don't know this story well, Stu. Shit. Alright, this is back in the day, and I don't even know this story. It involves some guy called Paul King and a Marston Green Yu-Gi-Oh! Small Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament. And he went in the toilet and he broke the toilet seat by just sitting on it. And someone else wanted to go to the toilet after, and they were like, "What's going on?" And he was all like, "I broke the toilet seat." I'm so sure that's how it goes. I'm not sure. There's much better stories for me to tell, Stu. Come on. Do you eat fruit and veg at all? Also onions. Bacon, mushroom are delicious in spaghetti bolognese. It's also pronounced pancetta bacon. Okay. I eat fruit. I love fruit. Veg, not too much, and I don't like onions. Bacon I like, but why would you have bacon in it? Mushrooms, what the fuck? Mushrooms have no taste. Spaghetti bolognese is like the mince and the thing and the spaghetti and the... Do a Resident Evil 6 walkthrough with Yami, okay. Did you see the new Dragon Ball Z movie trailer? It's fucking epic. I haven't seen it. I'll have a look. Question, can you and Yami do a viewing of Two Girls, One Cup? Yeah. Another question. I'm sure by now that Manchester United will already play their first couple of league games. No, just one, and we lost. Your opinion of the new signings, Van Persie and that Japanese guy, if you'd played yet, Powell. Van Persie didn't play for long. In fact, I don't even think he played at all. Did he play at all? I know he didn't start. Alistair Bauer may have the most immature question on this page, but you must do it. Think of how much time gets done in 24 hours. I get it, he's that guy from the thingy. Are you going to make a Yu-Gi-Oh series where you battle subscribers online on duelnetwork.com? Sure. I'll tell you. I'll do a thing where I'm online at a specific time, and I'll be recording at those times, and anyone can challenge me. If Raw, the last one this is, if Raw/SmackDown/TNA is on 8 PM over in the USA, does that mean it's on 1 AM by you? Yep. The last pay-per-view I went to, well, the showing of it in the pub, it started at 1 AM, finished at 4 AM. It's just amazing. I mean, I can never imagine, because I mean, every single pay-per-view, everything in my life, I've watched at 1 AM. I've never thought of, I mean, just the thought of a pay-per-view starting at 8 PM and finishing at 11, that blows my mind, because it's meant to finish at like 4 o'clock in the morning. It's insane. But yeah, that's the lot. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. I did. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.